What's good? What's good? It's your boy, the Black Macedonchi. We back with another stream. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Hope your weekend was dope. Hope everybody that had to deal with that snowstorm. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys got to enjoy some time in the snow over here in New York. The mayor is out here trying to tackle that shit as quickly as possible. Apparently, we're getting more on Wednesday, so we'll see we'll see how long the streets stay clear. But I also know that it's not going to be a lot, like as much snow as we got before. Um, but yeah, like I said, happy Tuesday. Glad to see you all here. What's good, Giant Dad? What's good, Luminous Ember? What's good? What's good? So, in case you don't already know, we have started a new Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke on here. It's been a minute since we've tried out one. I feel like we messed around with Poke Rogue for a while to try to get that Pokemon challenge in there. Um, and we messed around in some other like Pokemon ROM hacks and stuff like that, but we haven't gone back to what's it called? We haven't gone back to an actual Nuzlocke in a minute. And that was like the thing that we used to do on the channel. So we back. We're playing Pokemon FireRed. Funny enough, Pokemon recently announced that they are bringing back FireRed and Leaf Green on the Switch. So timing is crazy. Obviously, I'm not too worried because like we couldn't even do the randomizer Nuzlocke on the Switch. We can't use a randomizer to patch a game on the Switch, and if that's possible, I'm not doing that on my Switch too. God, like, don't want to do that and break the thing. And then Nintendo's like, you hacked it, SARS now, gotta buy a new one. You know, if I even can, because they're gonna track my what's it called? They're gonna track my account anyway. But yeah, nah. Uh, we in this Fire Red. I'm very excited. Also, Friday, there's gonna be a Pokemon Direct, as you know. It's Friday, right? Yeah, the 27th. Yeah. It's Pokemon Day. We're gonna be getting a special Pokemon Direct. We will be here on Friday. Don't worry. We'll be here bright and early. I didn't double check to see how long it's gonna be. It's their 30th anniversary, so I'm assuming it's gonna be a pretty big one. I'll probably start a little bit earlier just so we can kind of talk about predictions. I missed the last stream, but I caught up. W Salamence. Oh yeah, you got a Salamence hype. But yeah, no, we will be here on Friday for the Pokemon Direct stream. We'll probably be starting early to a little bit earlier, just to like throw in what we think is gonna happen. I already told y'all. I'm pretty sure we're getting some type of teaser for Gen 10. I feel like we're probably gonna get an announcement date. Not even probably. I feel like at the very least, we're gonna get an announcement date for Pokemon Champions, like the more competitive mobile, and I think it's gonna be on Switch too. The more competitive Pokemon game they're dropping as well. If not a release date, I feel like they're just gonna drop it day of. Honestly, I could so see them doing that. It's not like a. Don't get me wrong, it's an important project, but it's not like they're making a full-fledged game. You know what I mean? This is gonna be free. This screams them just dropping it out of nowhere and being like, there you go. You know what I mean? Because it just said 2026, so we don't know. I do remember somewhere reading mid 2026, so it's possible. It's possible that they'll just give us a release date and then be like, yo, it drops in like the summer or some shit, you know? Either way, I'm down. I'm glad that we're getting a streamlined and actual official version of Pokemon Showdown. No hate to Pokemon Showdown. I think Pokemon Showdown is amazing. For years, for over a decade, not even for over 2 decades, they've been doing a damn thing with helping competitive players train their teams up and get into battles without worrying about having to build their team from scratch, you know? So appreciate what they're doing, but it's really great to see that Game Freak has realized how important the competitive scene is, and that it's much better to just separate the two so that you have a place to battle and a place to actually play the game. I feel like with the competitive scene being based on what game recently came out, it makes it harder for people that want to try like more niche older teams. You know, you always got to acquiesce to whatever the theme for the new game is at that point. But I really hope that with Champions, they hit us with like, oh, it's the Gen 3 league. So if you're trying to like rank up here, you can only build teams out of Gen 3 Pokemon. Give me stuff like that. That's what I want from Champions. I want like, of course, a place where you could just test out teams and have fun battling people. But at the height of it all, I would like them to release like leagues or seasons maybe where it's like they spend time where they give you the chance to create a team only based in one region. You know what I mean? Or maybe create a team only based off of baby Pokemon, only based off of legendary, stuff like that. Have fun with it. Have us really try, work hard to build these teams because if they are planning on making it easier for us to build teams with the whole idea that you could like collect points, recruit Pokemon, all that good stuff. I think that yes, you should definitely go forward with having more uh specific seasons in your game so that people can really like test out shit. Yuxi said a Gen 1 league where you could only use original 151. That's what I'm saying. Like, especially with the stats now, that would be cool. Or like a league where there are no gimmicks. Like, go back to the nitty gritty where before there was Mega Evolutions, before there were Z moves, before there was Gigantamaxing. Go back to the era where it's like you just gotta work off of what your team's got going on, you know? Like that, I would love that because I think what happens with the current meta with Pokemon, you have so many Pokemon who got forgotten because there are just better versions of them. Like, luckily, Staraptor is one of those Pokemon where there are not a lot of Pokemon out there that match Staraptor. But I'm trying to think of. There are definitely like Lucario is an example. There are a bunch of fighting type Pokemons out there, fighting type Pokemon out there that do a better job physically than what Lucario does. And that happens like consistently where Pokemon just get overshadowed by newer Pokemon. So yeah, give us a reason to try out those Pokemon that might have been overshadowed. Maybe Zangoose is not that strong, but in a Gen 3 league, Zangoose is like one of the strongest Pokemon. Giant Dad said, I think they will use a national dex pool, but they will probably do something like that for ranked. Yeah, I think, don't get me wrong, I think the casual battles should be national dex, like, use whoever you want, maybe ban, like, legendaries, unless, like, you're okay with allowing legendaries in the battle. Um, the casual should be set so that the player can decide how they want to decide how they go about battling. Especially if you're doing something where it's like, okay, I want to do casuals, but I want to run some sets with my friend, and I want to try out some really weird teams. That that should be set up. I think that's very important to have because people just like. I think a lot of people when they see competitive Pokemon, it's like, oh, I'm min maxing. I'm trying to figure out what the best stats are. I'm trying to figure out what the best build is. Nah, sometimes when you're already at the level where you understand what's meta, you want to try out different shit just to have a good time. And that's really, really fun. I don't know if y'all ever tried that, but like a nice little like taste tester with it is doing random battles on Pokemon Showdown to try out other Pokemon you may not have tried. That shit is mad fun. You know, Giant Dad said, I mean, basically, why would you use a Machamp if you can use Hariyama type? Exactly. Like there are so many Pokemon out there where it's like, I want to use this Pokemon because I like them. But then you find out that Pokemon's kind of obsolete because there's a better one that came out with a better move pool. Yuxi said only having access to the OG so people start bringing out Beedrill on their team. Oh yeah, best believe. And I also think for when they have the rank set, there should be a casual match mode that has the same setup as the rank system. Like you should have casual free battles using whoever you want whenever you want. You should have the casual ranked mode where it's still casual but it's using the same set as ranked, and then you have ranked mode that's using whatever set it has, and you from there you can decide how you build your team. I also really hope they go in with team organization. I feel like show Pokemon Home should be built in a way where it's integrated a lot closely with Pokemon Champions so that you can have your box. Is it sound low or is it just me? I could increase it by a little bit. How's it now? How are we now? Um but yeah, I really hope in Pokemon Home they tweak the setup a little bit, optimize the setup a little bit so that it's easier for you to move to whatever team you want. You know, that would be fire too. Twilight Lord said, "How do you, sir? Lucario is the best that ever done it and will do it. Can any Pokemon beat Goku? I mean Lucario had to troll." See, I feel you. Lucario is my favorite Pokemon, but I know because I've been there. One of the first things I do, some of you know, one of the first things I do when a new Pokemon game comes out and I beat it, I look up what people are running for Lucario, what kind of set they're running, to see what works best for him from what people have tested. Because like, though, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my own build. I want to start off by seeing what's been working for others. You know what I mean? But yeah, no. I Whenever sometimes there were times, especially like during Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield, when I was looking at builds and Lucario just was like not up to par. You know, Lucario was just not in the tier list at all, unfortunately. They were there, but they would be like in RU, which stands for rarely used. If you want to know, like technically what counts as meta would be like OU. That's overused as like the meta for Pokemon. Underused you could still use, but you're gonna have a harder time. Once you get into rarely used and never used, that's when it's like maybe do that if you're gonna be doing a rarely used or never used battle set. You know? Sire had asked, said, "What you making?" Oh, I'm not making anything. We're just chatting Pokemon right now. Yuxi said it would be amazing as well because it's like looking at the trainers and saying you keep claiming to be Pokemon Master, now prove it. Use what we have limited you to your to your master, right? Exactly. Like I think if you really are a Pokemon Master, it doesn't matter which set you're thrown in, you adapt. You adapt and you build a team based off of that, bro. And I feel like there are so many Pokemon out there. Like we have over 1,000 Pokemon, people. Over 1,000 Pokemon. They could run this so many ways. They could even run a set where you have to have an Eevee in there, like an evolution in there. That would be fire. That would be so cool. Plus, remember, regular VGC rules, single battles are 3v3. Double battles are 4v4. So we have a lot of room to work with. You know, not in terms of like I'm saying that because you have since there are less Pokemon in your team, you could really mix and match a bunch of different Pokemon, you know, with what you have available. Obviously, when you start the battle, you have six and then you pick which three you want to choose. But nevertheless, you can do so much. Pokemon in RU are just very niche, like Zoroark, for example. Yeah, Zoroark is one of those picks that I feel like can work in a lot of other situations, but you just have to be smart with it. Because the good thing about Zoroark is that Zoroark is a Pokemon that you'd see in Showdown in like a built team, and you'd be like, why are you using that? So you have to be. For me, it makes me very cautious. So I start second guessing a lot of choices because it's like if I see a Pokemon come out, I'm like, should I use this move or should I use this move? Because this could so be the Zoroark. And if it's a Zoroark, that would suck. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Exactly. Exactly. You gotta, if you really want to be a Pokemon master, more than catching them all, you gotta adapt and overcome. Chozy and Rogue, what's good, fam? My card game experience lived and died with my Yu Gi Oh career. Damn. Well, luckily we're not talking about the Pokemon card game experience. I personally, I'm like you, honestly. I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh with Master Duel, and I was given a rude awakening to how Master Duel, like Yu-Gi-Oh, the game is set up. Um, I don't like that a lot of times the whole duel can just end because homie got like a decent hand, you know? And it's sometimes you don't even need a decent hand. Sometimes it's just about you getting that one card that starts your combo and then your combo never ends, you know, max C, shit like that. I Yeah, I personally I can't do Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I just can't get behind the fact that like so many things can happen in one turn and destroy me, bro. Synchro summons already pissed me off. When I was in school, when I was a freshman in high school and playing like with when Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds was coming out. Uh, but I got over it. But yeah, with all the different things you can do now, what I can't remember Was it synchro? Yeah, it was a synchro summoning deck that I had. This is to show you that because I was I wasn't like top ranked in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was the highest ranking in Master Duel in ranked mode, and when it first dropped, and I was just not having a good time because my my deck pretty much had it so that like if I got like two specific cards, which I already have like three or two of in my deck, if I got two or three specific cards, the duel was gonna end in that turn. I've had times where my first turn was going for so long and the enemy saw what I was gonna do that they just quit before they even got a chance doing it to do anything. You know? Like granted, not my first turn, like because you can't attack in your first turn. But like if I was second to go, I remember people were begging to be second to go because if you were second to go, you could end that shit in that turn. And there were so many cards out there that would be like, oh, you want to activate this trap card? Psych? Nope. Sorry. Either a monster effect or a spell card effect or something would be able to stop all kinds of traps. So it's like even if you on the first turn you're like I'm laying out my defense, you ain't gonna touch me, bro. So many things are built in the game now where it's like they could just stop that shit. So yeah, I don't know. I feel I like the idea of trading card games. I think they're cool. I like the scene too. I think it's really cool that like there are so many tournaments out there and shit. But like if I were to get back into card trading card games, it would not be Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe Magic. I've never tried Magic before, but I've been thinking about it. It looks really enticing, but yeah, I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh professionally. You will never see me entering a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament ever. I know I wouldn't crash out on the spot. I just get very annoyed. Twilight Lord said you think in Champion might be as big as Showdown or at least more encouraging for new people to try online battles. Twilight Lord, I think yo, by the way, what's good, Dark Tiger? How you doing, fam? I think Champions has the power to be bigger than Showdown. Main reason why is because I feel like Showdown was a niche game that was mostly available to people that were trying to get into competitive Pokemon. And I feel like there is a very narrow bottleneck for people that play Pokemon casually and people that get into competitive Pokemon. You know, because I for one, for someone who got into it, when I got into it in Gen 4, I completely understood why people didn't do this shit, bro. They didn't tell you what the numbers were. I remember I had my calculator on the side to make sure I was keeping track of all the EVs. Um, I understand why people were generating Pokemon a lot back then too. I used to gen Pokemon for battles against my friends because I just didn't have the time with school to be building teams. You know, I didn't like give people Wonder Guard or abilities they weren't supposed to have. I only made legal Pokemon, but like, yeah, it got to the point where it wasn't like fighting games where the barrier to entry was that you had to train and get better at learning combos and whatever, and then you could hop online whenever you felt like it. If you went in with a team that wasn't properly trained, you were getting bodied, bro. I remember the first time I went online in Platinum, I tried battling somebody. I was over here thinking, yo, my Infernape, physical bomb, bro, like gonna destroy everything. I tried attacking a grass type with Flare Blitz. It was still in the green. It was a tanky grass type, don't get me wrong, but it was still in the green, bro. Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz. So, like, I feel like what Champions will be able to do is that from what they're saying Champions is going to do, especially with how they're trying to make it so that you can build Pokemon in the app, I think Champions will finally make competitive Pokemon welcoming to all those people that knew about it who didn't want to do it because of how much work went into it, as well as all the people that didn't even know competitive Pokemon was a thing. Because I'm sure people are seeing Champions and they're like, I didn't even know Pokemon was like this. But now you get to see, especially with the fact that like Showdown is great because Showdown, I feel like, takes away the barrier for entry a little bit by giving you random battles. Like you can figure out how competitive Pokemon works by doing a shit ton of random battles, you know, and it's a lot more fair, and you don't really get to decide what your team is. But yeah, with champions, depending on how they plan on doing their whole rent a Pokemon feature and all that, it could be huge. Like people could, if they make it so that, and I know some people might get mad about this, but I feel like this is what you need to do if you want to open the door to competitive Pokemon. If they make it so that you could hop on and within like 10 minutes, you could have a team that you think is decent, and then start battling people online, it's over. It's over. I feel like champions would become huge, bro. And I think like the mindset with competitive Pokemon would change completely. Cuz I definitely feel like there's still a vibe where people are like competitive Pokemon is like it ain't that big of a deal. You just get the strongest Pokemon and whatever. Nah, it's a very big deal. The amount of memorization, the amount of mind games you got to play, the amount of times you have to really be thinking about your opponent and be like, yo, what, depending on what you did the last turn, this is what I think you're going to do this turn. Like, and when you guess right, greatest feeling in the world. It's like punishing, doing a crazy ass punish in Street Fighter after somebody fucked up their critical impact, drive impact. The only time I ever played online Pokemon was back in middle school. Then I found out the person I faced used Action Replay. Thus starting my gaming with mod journeys. Copy. Yeah, I honestly, there are a lot of people that have like varying opinions about Action Replay in Pokemon. I understand the folks that wanted to get into competitive Pokemon, but just didn't have the time to build, so they battled their friends with like modded Pokemon that were still legal. I think you cross the line when you make Pokemon that shouldn't exist, that are not possible. Also, when you go into competitive spaces with those Gen Pokemon, I feel like if you're gonna go into tournaments, if you're gonna go into anything like that, you should have legit Pokemon. Don't be showing up with Gen Pokemon. But yeah, back then, with how accessible Action Replay was and how easy it was to be like, oh, you just want to add 252 EVs to your Pokemon? Here you go. I get it. I completely get it. Especially with how annoying egg moves used to be. Bro, it used to piss me off the amount of times I got a Pokemon, trained them up, and I was thinking, all right, I'm good. And then I saw one of their sets and it said, you need to breed this Pokemon with this certain Pokemon to get like Dragon Dance or some shit. Got me so tight. Oh my god. You mean I finished training and now I gotta breed to get the right move and this Pokemon is basically obsolete? Yeah, I'm good. I am good. But with that, we about to pop into this ROM. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, to like, follow, whether you're watching on Twitch, YouTube. Really appreciate it. Lola said, I hope in Gen 10 Snivy is available base game for once. My fave starter is neglected. Wow. Huh. I'm not that big of a fan of Snivy, so I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, no, I hope we get just a lot more Pokemon we haven't seen in a while. I feel like Game Freak knows the Pokemon that people really fuck with, and they're gonna stick with those guys, you know? Like, that's like how we talked about how Charizard is like super duper popular. I wouldn't say for no reason, but like they could mess around with other Pokemon, you know? All right, so we are on our way to Vermillion City. This is our team. Our team, not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. Our team's looking pretty lit. Oh, I'm so sorry, Taco Knight. Did you speak on Card Fight Vanguard? I have never touched that game. I remember, all I can tell you is my first impression. I watched a commercial of it a long time ago when I was a kid. And I was just like, oh, this is kind of like how Duel Masters came after Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? I remember seeing that it was getting way more popular than I gave it credit for. I didn't look into it after that, but yeah, no, I felt it looked like another Yu-Gi-Oh clone, but it seems like it was much more than that. It looks like it picked up traction. Have you played it? How was the scene? Is there a scene for Vanguard card fight Vanguard? Chosy said, has anyone ever thought of new evolution types? I always wanted to see a dark and fire one. See, I don't think they're gonna combine types for evolutions. If they do that, bro, if they do that, they are opening the door to a shit ton of more evolutions. I think they should cover all the types we have first, and then we can get maybe some mixed types. I don't know when that's gonna happen though. With how unfrequent we're getting new evolution drops, no idea when that could be decades from now, to be real with you. Twilight Lord said, you're gonna grab Fire Red or Leaf Green on Friday? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Since I'm playing FireRed on stream, I don't see a reason to play it on my own because I feel like I don't want to get into a situation where I get bored of playing it on stream because I'm already playing it on my own, you know? And I'm already have games that I need to beat. I'm still in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. I'm still playing Unicorn Overlord. If you guys haven't heard of that, it's a really good tactical RPG game. And me and Yoru are currently still playing Last Defense Academy. And that's been great. Oh my god, it's been great, but goddamn is the game long. I'm glad I didn't stream it because we have 110 plus hours logged into it, and we have, bro. I thought they were lying when they said I had 100 endings. I really thought they were lying to me. I thought everybody that said, I saw so many publications saying, oh my god, Last 100 line, whatever the fuck, Last Defense Academy has 100 endings. It's so long. I was like, ain't no way this shit got 100 endings, bro. Y'all are bugging. Like, ain't no way, bro. Bro. There are. I unlocked ending 89. Like, I think one of the first endings me and Yoru unlocked was ending 89. And I was like, what? So I come to find out later, I read a few things wrong. One, there are over 20 routes. If you guys are unsure about like what routes are like, you see usually in these, like, especially in Spike Chunsoft games, when you have like the multiple timelines, the timeline, like, you'll see it split across the place, right? Those splits, those lines are the routes that you could take. Those 20 plus routes lead to 100 different endings. And to show you guys how crazy this shit is, I need to make I'm not gonna make an Honest Gaming History video on this. I need to just make a video talking about this because this is a game where I'm like, y'all need to play this shit. Please play this shit because the game normally costs, I believe, $70. Let me double check. Here I am. I'm supposed to be playing Pokemon. I'm over here hyping up Last Defense Academy. Hold on. Cause I need, like, bro. This is a game that I feel like needs to be advocated for because it just does not get enough love. Like, I don't see as many people talking about it, and it's too good. Oh my god, never mind. Fuck what I said. It is currently $60. The game is currently $60, and that is the steal of steals, bro. The game, Sirehead has said, what do you mean 100 endings? What game is that? Last Defense Academy. It is currently, the full price is $60 on Steam. Currently, I got it on Switch. I believe it's still $60 on Switch. That game gives you so much without getting any DLC, without penny. Like, I got it for cheap. Me and Yoru got it on sale for 40. I haven't had to pay an extra cent, and we're still playing it and getting new content, bro. I have more questions than answers right now. There are so many things, and it's like, it's not like it's just opening more questions and then not telling us anything. You find more about the story as you go through the different timelines, but yo, it's so captivating. The writing is amazing. There are some things that are crazy, and to give you an example of how left field these stories get, there is a comedy route and a slasher route. Slasher route involves mad niggas dying. The comedy route is just nonsense. Like, I feel like the comedy route was them after they wrote all this depressing shit, and they were like, okay, we need a palate cleanse. We need to cool off for a sec, because what the fuck did we just write? And they wrote like at least 6. I think there are like 6 comedy endings. The difference between the comedy route and the slasher route is literally one choice that you wouldn't even think would matter. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but when we saw how we got to the comedy route, I lost my shit, bro. I lost my shit. And to give you an example of how wild the comedy route is, there is a scene. There's a scene in the comedy route where one of the characters, there are 15 students in the game. There is a scene where in the comedy route where one of the characters she's super meta because she's begging for this to become a killing game, but it's not a killing game. Killing game is in like, it's like, and then there were one, you know, like, oh, there's a mystery killer in the place, and you find, and because of the unrest, everybody starts killing each other. She sends a text, one of those texts that be like, if you don't send this to somebody else, you'll have 5,000 years of bad luck. She sends a text. If you don't send that to people, the final portion of the game involves everybody having fish heads and having random ass conversations about whether mackerel is best, whether other kinds of fish is best. And even though they can take off the fish helmets, they force this shit on because they're like, I don't know, it makes me feel good. Like, there was a whole plot line where the main character had smartass syndrome, and if he was being too much of a smartass, he would literally explode. He exploded near the end, and we lost like 10 days. The game, by the way, the game is, without the extra timelines, the game is already long as is because it takes place over 100 days, and you feel every single day. There are some timelines where you skip multiple days, but it takes place over like 100 days, and you feel each one, you know? So I don't want to say too much else about it, but please, Last Defense Academy, fire ass game, bro. If you want a good story, yes. I mean, if it does have as much content as you claim, $60 is a steal. Yuxi, I'll say it again. Me and Yoru are 110 plus hours into the game, and if according to what people are, no, not even according, there is one big choice that you could make in one of the first days that kind of splits it up so that you have one half of the game that involves you making that choice, making like one choice, like the A choice of that decision, and then you have one plot focusing on like you making the B choice of that decision. And this happens in like day 2 or day 1. We haven't even gotten to that other choice yet. We're not even close to getting to that other choice yet. We once again 110 plus hours in. So I can confidently say we're not even halfway done with the game. We're not even halfway done with the game. I can also confidently say your first run is only about 10% of the game. I don't know how else to put it, bro. Like, I don't know. And yes, I saw some people mentioning Danganronpa. Yes, this game is a collab of the writer from Danganronpa. I'm sure you can tell why it takes place in a school. Homie loves schools, and homie loves having multiple crazy ass characters. It's a collab with the writer from Danganronpa and the writer from Zero Escape, bro. That's why I came in. Zero Escape is my shit. We still have to complete the Zero Escape series. That is a thing I want to do this year. We already beat Zero Escape on stream like multiple years ago. I want to complete Virtue's Last Reward, and I want to complete the 3rd game as well. But yeah, no. And on top of that, there are 11 other writers that also hopped in on this, which is why I'm assuming it has so many routes and so many endings. So yeah, once again, I'm sorry I can't play it on stream for y'all, but yo, just get it for yourself and imagine me being there. Like, it's so good. It's made from the devs of Danganronpa. She wants it to be like that. LOL. Exactly. Yeah. So the character wants Danganronpa? Yeah, pretty much. Have you ever played Custom Robo Arena? I wish it took off. Unfortunately, it didn't. Nah, I never touched it. I will say, I remember seeing the game cover in GameStop and being like, oh shit, this looks fire. But I never got it. It's like, back then, there were so many cool looking games out there that like if I was gonna ask my mom to get me something from GameStop, I had to really think about it. Like, I think the last chance I had to get Custom Robo, I chose to get Tales of Symphonia. And no offense to Custom Robo, no regrets. Tales of Symphonia, amazing ass game. If you haven't already played Tales of Symphonia, please do yourself a favor and get that. If you're into RPGs, if you're not into RPGs, and like not only RPGs, if you're not into JRPGs, you might not fuck with it like that. Taco Knight said W salesman. Bro, I'm telling you. Y'all, Danganronpa dude, Zero Escape dude, please hire your boy. I love your games. Chozy said Budokai Tenkaichi 2 was the best game I ever asked my mom to get me. Copy. You know what's crazy? You know what's really fucked up? There was a moment in time where I believe I was gonna get Tenkaichi 2, but I chose Tenkaichi 3. I love Tenkaichi 3 for what it was. But when I watched reviews later, I was like, shit. Maybe I should have got a Tenkaichi 2. However, I got Tenkaichi 3 for the Wii, and I heard Tenkaichi 3 on the Wii is better than Tenkaichi 2 on the Wii, so I'm not too sad about that. Was Tenkaichi 2 on the Wii? I think it was. All right. We sidetracked. All right, so on our team, we got Celis, our Poliwrath, Impish Nature. We got Giant Dad, our Matang, and they finally, not only did they get Confusion when they turned to level 20, they got Metal Claw, bro. So happy. Oh, Tiger, sorry. To your question, I started BG3 a while ago, like mid last year. We're in Baldur's Gate right now. Funny enough. We're in Baldur's Gate, and I already beat one of the first members of the Absolute? What are they called again? The main bad guys. I beat one of their members already. And it looks like we're going after the lady with the red lady who's like super into like killing people. Yeah. The Dead 3, I'm assuming that's them. Yeah. All right. And fire ass pick, we have Ray Ray the Swallow. Orin, thank you, Tiger. We got Kamina, Celio. And we got Tiger Shark, the Salamence. Bro, I didn't even get to look at your moves yet. Oh my, and I forgot you come with Intimidate. It's so lit, bro. It's so lit. I'm so glad you come with Intimidate. Ah, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. And we got Kieran, our Quillfish. Yep. Oh, we have spikes. I keep forgetting that. I need you to grind me to level 25 right now, expeditiously. You are absolutely right. I got you. I'm gonna switch train you. Oh, we ballin'. Yeah, bro. The fact that we got a Salamence. Alright, game. Alright, game. Wow. Look at that. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm not even gonna hold you. I am very appreciative of this because... What? But I believe he already caught our Pokemon over here, so I can't catch this Moltres. It's all good, though. At least we can use them for EXP, though. God damn. Man, I really wish you gave more EXP, bro. Well, you know what? What I'll do is I'll switch out. I'll battle the trainers here first, and then I'll do that. And then I'll keep on training Salamence. Twice in a row is crazy. Yeah, I'm guessing Moltres just hangs out around here. Very strange, very strange. Who's there? Quit listening in on us. Alright, who you got? You got a Moltres too? Oh, you got an Arcanine. Alright. Oh, God. Why is it so strong? Okay. Sirehead ass said, question, can I learn Water Absorb or other moves like that? Water Absorb isn't a move, it's an ability. But which Pokemon are you again? Are you the Celio? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you, I don't know what other moves you have access to, but I know for a fact you don't learn like Water Absorb, or you don't have a Water Absorb as an ability. Luminous Ember said, I'm just imagining you catch enough Moltres to just give each one a nickname to be one letter, and then you catch enough to spell out its name, and then you just pull up on a team random item with a literal army of ultras, each named after the entire alphabet, bro. That would be so much. That would be so much. Kirby Black, what's good? You're on my lunch break. What Pokemon did I miss? We ran into 2 Moltres, bro. 2 Moltres. I don't even know why they're all the way out here, but they out here. Oh god, okay, I'll just give you a super potion. Walrein has thick fat, and that's it, so pretty much Kamina is maximum chunk. Give the King's Rock to someone physical? I always... Yeah, hold on. It may cause the foe to flinch upon taking damage. Yeah, no, I saw King's Rock, and I'll give it to Celis, because it's funny to me, since it's that's what it needs to evolve into Politoed. But, no, yeah, I always just saw King's Rock as, like, an evolution item. But, it's funny. It's so funny that it could actually be used for something different. Excuse me, this is a private conversation. I mean, I was just walking by. Bro. I'm lying, I wasn't walking by. Ooh, okay, wait. Can we fight you? I think Tiger Shark could fight this Poochyena. It's 2 levels lower. But I think because you're a final evolution, you got this, bro. Ooh, look at you tanking that shit. Headbutt the ass. Let's go. I mean, if we get a Slowpoke, we can get Slowking. Well, no, we can't. We can't because trading isn't in this. Oh my god! Oh god! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Tiger said, if I lose to Poochyena, I will lose it. Bro, I would lose it with you. Cause what the fuck? You can't tank 1 bite. Even if it was a critical hit, nothing would make sense. Donchi, what's your opinion? What's better, Poliwrath or Politoed? It's a bias because I like fighting types. I like Poliwrath better. I will say though, my best friend Shamar from What Really Happened, he loved Politoed so much. Oh my god, he loved Politoed. Politoed was one of his favorites. I like Politoed's design. And I think Politoed in terms of competitive was a lot more useful. Man, it would be real nice to have a fire move right now. Who can I use right now? Yeah, I think Matang is our best bet. I could just use Confusion so we could tank the steel type moves. Ooh, God. Tank that shit. Good. Oh my god. Yo, clear body. I will say... Oh, Confusion isn't... Interesting. I thought Confusion would be normally effective, but I guess not. But yeah, no. Our team's abilities are actually kind of busted. Because if you look at it, we have Clear Body. Giant Dad can't have his stats lowered. We have Intimidate, which means we can start off... Our lead can start off with lowering the attack of the first Pokemon they run into. We have Thick Fat, so we have a Pokemon that can tank water and fire moves. And there are a few other... we could look at them after this, but we basically all that to say, we have a decent amount of good abilities. Mr. Protagonist said, by the way, update on my Nuzlocke, the Elite Four destroyed me. Aw, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Hey, but you tried. You tried. Do they like? Are you out? Like, do you got to do a whole reset, or are you like? Do you have Pokemon in the box that you could possibly train? Metagross can have either Clear Body or Levitate. To be honest, Levitate is better. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I am glad. Like, either one would have worked fine for us. Yes, sir. I'm too good. All right, let me look at our abilities. Yeah, we have Intimidate, Clear Body, Guts. That's great. I mean, I would rather not have it be burned or anything like that, but yeah. Thick fat, yep. Water. Oh, you have water absorb. Okay, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. And poison point. Poison point's actually also useful. Yeah, no, we got some great abilities. Did you fight the trainer back the way you came? What trainer? This one? If you mean that one, we fought them. Swallow has guts by default. Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying the ability itself is good. Like we're good. Did a Pokemon get named Water type yet? No, not yet. Not yet. I forgot. I was looking at the names and I was like, yo, who wanted to name their Pokemon Water type? But that's funny though. It'll fit. I'm pretty sure it'll fit. That's the crazy part. All right. I tried trading up an alt team, but I just don't have any good mons left. I only have a few bug types left, so full reset. Oof. I am sorry, bro, but you tried your best. You tried your best, and that's what matters. Me? Well, okay, I'll play. I feel like you should be fine. I feel like... Are you psychic yet, or are you just... Okay, cool, cool, cool. I also gotta look at Salamence's, nature. Ooh, yeah, give me that. A confusion shouldn't kill you. A confusion shouldn't take you out. I'm surprised I'm slower than you, though. That sucks. Oh, you're just gonna use sand attack? Okay. Okay. Can you, like, not? Can you stop? Can you stop? Thank you. Cool, cool. Looked at the team. We could really use either an electric type or a ground type. Oh yeah, no. That would be fantastic for us too. Whenever they plan on coming our way, gladly. You might have an ice type move, so we're gonna switch. I'll send out Celis just to tank any water moves. Oh, never mind. I'm at least thankful that we have a fighting type. Doesn't help that it's a fighting and water type, but it's still a fighting type. Yeah, give me my health back, ho. Tiger said, I need to believe in the you that believes in me. Yes, bro. Yuxi said, oh, so you're just gonna be that Pokemon the trainer sacks to debuff the hell out of us for the next guy? Wait, what are you talking about? Let's go. Man, when Salamence gets Dragon Claw or some shit, that'll be great. Oh, God. Okay, good. That'll help us. But you think I'm stupid? Oh, wait. You might have an earthquake. You might have an earth move. Telling me to send out Kieran is crazy. What level is this Pokemon? Metang will be faster. I'm assuming it's going to use a rock move. It definitely wouldn't make sense if he used a ground move. And I think even if he uses a ground move, Matang will be able to tank it. Because of Intimidate. Okay, yeah, we're sending out Giant Dad. I'd be very confused if he used like a ground mover. There we go. Yeah, I assume so. Okay. Gonna Metal Claw your ass. Okay. Dope. Dope. I got so scared. Can Golem use Explosion? Oh, I'm pretty sure Golem has Explosion. If Graveler... Oh, you mean like at the level that it is at now? I have no idea if it would come with that. Ha! Your Intimidate sucks, but my one is broken. I'm gonna confuse you. If you use Explosion to show, it doesn't matter who it switched into. Oh, no. Matang would have ate the self-destruct. Matang would have ate that explosion. Straight to the Pokemon Center. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Please heal my Pokemon, Nurse Joy. I need help. Golem gets self-destruct at level 21, so we were scared for nothing. Okay. You know what? It's better to be cautious than make stupid mistakes. You know? I just want to be reminded of... Okay. Okay. The urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you have. I wanted to battle certain people again over and over, too. So I've been giving these away. Please take one. Oh, you give the Versus Seeker. Oh, shit. Use that device and you'll find trainers looking for a rematch. You have to charge its battery to use it, though. I learned Ember at level 25, hence me saying to grind me. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. By the time we're done with the SSN, though, you should definitely be over level 25. Yeah, I'm thinking we go to... I'm thinking we should go to the other area. We could catch a Pokemon there. Well, first let me sell this nugget and get some Pokeballs. But I'm thinking we first train in that next route, catch our Pokemon, and so on. Damn, still no Great Balls? Alright. I'll bring my count up to 20. And I'll get some more Super Potions as well. Oh, I see you want to... Do you have a specific name you want, Luminous Ember, for your Pokemon? Let me know when you get the chance. Let me also speak to the... I think this is where the Pokemon fan club is. Nope. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to do without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Sure. Yo, we're about to go fishing and we're gonna find a fucking legendary fire Pokemon. What's it called? That would be dope though. Whoops. Gran, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. Yes, a percentage, both of them. 49 says 51% is the name I want. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hold up. Let me add it to the list. 49%. Ah. Slash 51%. Wow. One sec, y'all. Oh! Shit. I completely forgot. I have good news on the editing aspect. As you guys know, the next Soul Calibur video, I think I do get the EXP share on the ship. But the next Soul Calibur video I've been working on while also finishing up the Resident Evil video that should hopefully be coming out today. If not today, hopefully tomorrow. I want to get it out as soon as possible so that like you guys have time to watch it. It's not a lot. It's not like a crazy long video. It's only 10 minutes, but I just wanted to get it out as soon as possible so that people can watch it a good amount of time before getting Resident Evil 9, especially because all these leaks came out. So I'm like, shit, that does not help. But yeah, the Soul Calibur 4 video, it's practically done. It's practically done. If you guys don't remember, I think I recorded it either the beginning of last week or the week before that. So yeah, it's pretty much done. It's gonna be approximately 40 minutes. Surprisingly, Soul Calibur 4 doesn't have as, I feel like Soul Calibur 3, nah, you know what? Soul Calibur 3's lore was more chunky because I had the what's it called? Chronicles of the Sword thing to do. But yeah, Soul Calibur 4, I feel like it's very much endgame shit, you know? They're both one name. So do you want the name to be 49%/51%? Is that what you want? Or like, am I assuming that correctly? Or did I do it wrong? Let me know. And I just noticed you wanted the other slash. Whoops. But yeah, it's practically done. Unfortunately, it's still, I want both of them as part of the name. Yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, Soul Calibur video is still coming out in March because it's sponsored once again. But yeah, it's practically done. So know that no matter what, it's definitely dropping in March unless some freak accident happened. But yeah, very happy that video is done. I think on the main YouTube channel, I mentioned that I was going to do Soul Calibur Legends next. I'm scrapping that. I'm going straight into Soul Calibur 5. I want to get to the point where the timeline ends, big quotes on that, and I want to like do maybe something else and then go into Soul Calibur 6 to end it all, and then possibly when what's it called, later on, if people fuck with it that much, I'll make videos on the things I didn't touch on with the Soul Calibur lore, like the extra characters that I'm not gonna mention, like Fear Algol, people like that. I didn't make room for because I was just like, y'all are more so copies of characters that already exist. So yeah. Crazy Jackson said, it's Kevin, bro. Just wanted to hit you up. Keep doing your thing, my G. That Coliseum vid godlike. Def got me wanting to play that game again. Oh shit, what's good, fam? How you doing? Like Kaiser, right? Luminous said, yes, I do. Okay. Ends? Yeah, like it's Soul Calibur 5 is the ending of the original timeline. But Soul Calibur 6 shows that it's kind of like, it's not really an ending. It's more like, I guess you could say Soul Calibur 6 is the reboot, but Soul Calibur 6 still takes Soul Calibur 5 as canon. Soul Calibur has multiple timelines, yeah. At first, I didn't really believe it, and I thought people were just making theories, but no, like, Soul Calibur 6 not only adds keeps Soul Calibur 5 canon with the specific scene that I won't get into because it will be spoilers for Soul Calibur 4, but it also does its justice to make Soul Calibur Legends canon. So yeah, so Soul Calibur 5 is like the midpoint, kinda. I wouldn't say it's the midpoint, because there's like, after Soul Calibur 6 there is nothing much, unless they plan on like doing Soul Calibur 7 and then going forward and remaking the rest of the story. But yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, you could kind of call it a midpoint. But yeah, Soul Calibur 5 is like, think of it as like a game ending that's still canon to the other endings, you know? Fishing is a way of life. It is like the finest poetry, from the seas to rivers. Go out and land the big one, my friend. Yeah, it's funny too, because when I first started Honest Gaming History, I like made it a mission to myself to be like, yo, you're not gonna tackle multiple timelines. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I can get an encounter because of the rod. I didn't, but I was like, I don't want to tackle multiple timelines. what's it called? I got Pokeballs already because it was just gonna make things more annoying. But here I am tackling multiple timelines. All right, let's use this. Okay. I didn't use over 10 though. I don't remember using over 10. Here we go. All right, I mean, this is helpful, kind of. Well, no, sorry. No, not even kind of. This is very helpful. We got a grass and a fighting type with this, so yes. And Breloom is gonna come fast. I can't even really weaken you like that, though. I'm gonna send out Celis to use Hypnosis. Technician, that's big poggers. True. Depends on if we get Technician, though. Ah, damn it. All right. This is like the dual type run, bro, because we're about to have 2 fighting types on this team. Oh my god, come on, stay, stay, stay. If I attack it, I know it's going to die, bro. It's level 5. Let's go. Replace Kieran, Loki, since Celis has Hypnosis, and we need to hardcore grind or do switch. Oh yeah. No. Switching out Kieran was the plan from jump. Yeah, that was, once I got a different type, I was like, Kieran's gotta be the next one to go. No offense to Kieran, but yeah. It prefers damp places by day. It remains still in the forest shade. It releases toxic powder from its head. Wow. Not this one being named water type. That's funny. That's so funny. All right. Water. Yep, it fits. Type. Haha. Look at that. Look at that, team. Breloom can learn Spore also, which is good. True. Which is 100% sleep. So that will be just fine. All right, Kieran, it's been sweet, bro, but it's time. We'll see you again soon, maybe. Man, EXP share is gonna be fucking busted. Ah, you're brave natured. That kind of sucks. Okay, I mean, this is helpful. But I think Effect Spore means that it's not gonna be able to get Technician, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, we did check your nature. You're hardy, so you're you're neutral, which is better than you being like lower attack or lower speed, you know? All right, I'm gonna put water type in the front, and I'm gonna do some switch training over here first, just to be safe. And then I'm gonna go to the other route and do switch training over there. Yeah, for these runs, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So there is a chance we could have got a Bagon instead. I am so happy we got a what's it called? We got a Salamence instead. I am so happy we got a Salamence instead. Getting Bagon, I probably wouldn't have even caught it. I don't think I would have caught it. Like, Thinking about how much time it would have taken to level it up, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. Oh my god! I mean, okay. I know it does not make any sense for Homeboy to carry Thunder. But I really like it's drizzling. I don't want shit to pop off. Bro, this route is stacked. Nah, for real. For real. Did not expect this shit. Don't get confused. Oh my god! Okay, let me try confusion. It's rock move, so it's fine. Yo, Kyogre's so tanky because of Drizzle. Shit. Ah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. You're right. Let me send out Celis. Sire had asked that, yo, at this point, I hope we don't run into Rayquaza. Yo, same. Because what is even happening? Also, out of curiosity, I wonder, is it smarter to use Water Gun at this point because of the boosted water? Because of my boosted, the stab and the boosted, what's it called? Drizzle? Or no, never mind. Let me try submission. It's fishing for that ancient power stat boost. Yeah, let's hope it doesn't. Nah, Origin Pulse didn't even come out at this generation. So, oh shit. Yeah, give me my health back, ho. Let's go. We did it. Almost fucked up. Almost fucked up. But now we know. Now we know that if we're going against that Kyogre again, the answer is Celis. And look at that. We got fucking Stun Spore, baby. Let's go. Alright. Out of here we go to heal real quick. That was scary as hell. I did not think Kyogre was going to be that much of a problem. This is why I'm happy that we have a Shroomish now. Because Homie won't be as much of a problem with Shroomish. Man, Bullet Seed I feel is going to go crazy on this Pokemon. Not going to hold you. Like, I know it normally does, but yeah. I cannot wait. I feel like we're doing really good right now. It just sucks that I don't think we're going to get Technician for Breloom. But either way, we're good. Sorry, there it is. I'm just changing the icon. There we go. Lawrence, what's good, fam? You didn't miss much. We got a Shroomish. Thank God. We needed it really bad. And now we're just switch training it up to get it up to par with the rest of the team, and then we're going to go into that next route and then catch someone from over there. Oh, wow. Is this just Kyogre's spot? I'm guessing this is Kyogre's spot. Celis, that's you. Don't she? Should we have Breloom for support, Leech Seed, Stun Spore, or Spore, Drain Punch, and Protect maybe? Well, one thing, I don't think Drain Punch is... Drain Punch is not in Gen 3. Remember, guys, it's a randomizer, but because we're not, like, playing a ROM hack, so it's not like I'm adding Pokemon that don't exist in this... I can't add Pokemon that don't exist in this generation. So, Drain Punch and stuff like that, that's as a Gen 4 move, I wouldn't have access to that. It would be great. It would be super handy. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't... That's not That's not a thing. Can we catch it? Nah, we already caught a Pokemon here, unfortunately. Oh my god, can you, like, not miss, please? What's up, Humble? Good afternoon, Dochi fam. I hold Kyogre. Oh, hey, there he is. Yeah, he wants to smoke, bro. But I'm glad Submission is doing so much damage to it. I also need Celis to learn another fighting move, because Submission is great, but it kind of puts us in the same spot as Takedown. You know? Like, I need a fighting type move that's not gonna hurt me back. I would really appreciate it if you use Water Pulse. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, but no one died yet, Lawrence. Nobody died in this run. Well, in today's stream. We technically already have, what is it, 2 deaths? Let's go. Ooh, there we go. Leech Seed. Come on, another Kyogre. Big money, big money. Damn. What did I do to tick off the Water God? Probably got mad that I didn't want any more water types. So Kyogre pulled up, was like, you don't want any more water types? What's that supposed to mean? You know? That's my assumption. That's what I'm guessing happened. I honestly have no idea. Maybe the randomizer's like, we know you want water types, bro. We know you secretly want water types. Don't act like you don't want water types. Sea King being here inherently lowers the value of this route. Damn. I don't blame it either. I don't blame you for saying that though, because I am not a fan of Sea King myself. I don't care for Sea King. Oh, so he was like, stop the cap. Basically, he was like, you don't want a water type until it's a legendary, right? Look at me, catch me, but I can't. Oh shit. I was thinking about switching to Tiger, but just in case. Just in case. I don't want to switch into a confusion and then get bodied. Oh my god, Matang, you're a psychic type. What are you getting confused for? Good. Oh my god, bro. And it teleported away like a bum. Like a bum. Bro, what the fuck? Okay. The way I don't even feel like fighting you right now. I'ma send Giant Dad. No, this route is stacked, bro. I don't know what the hell happened, what came over everybody here, but this route is actually kind of crazy. What was it? Was it Metal Claw that was the better bet with this Pokemon? Yeah, it was Metal Claw. Jesus. Yeah, I think we're, now that Shroomis is level 10 or past level 10, we're going to go to the next route and start training over there. Hopefully, like, I'm all for these Pokemon giving us a lot of EXP, but I need some Pokemon that won't have me here fighting for mad long, like this Metagross over here, you know? Yeah, Matang, you eat those. You the real Matang over here. Let's go! Cool, cool. Matang hearing your words and did the crit. Yup. That's the modern day Pokemon strats coming in there, bro. Like how it'd be like this Pokemon held in there because it didn't want to disappoint you. Like, I feel you, bro. Thank you. Let me save just in case some fuckery happens. I do love that the grass type is named water type. Yeah. Yeah, it's lit. I fuck with the heavy. Hold on. I'm just double checking. Okay, we're good there. Okay, we're good there. Nah, what's it called? Meld was giving me, threw me an error just now, so I was just making sure that we weren't like, you guys could still see the stream. I checked a few things. Breloom can learn Giga Drain from a TM for some reason. What? Wait, why is that? That makes sense. It's a grass type. Alright. Okay, we could catch something in Diglett Cave. I completely forgot. I was gonna say we could train here, but we actually can't. Well, isn't this a surprise? Diglett dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Vermillion City, they tell me. I guess I gotta go through here to actually run to the Pokemon. There we go. So Breloom is Shang Tsung. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that! A electric type. Not that bad of an electric type too. But Breloom is physical and Giga Drain is special, that's why I was confused. Oh, yeah, just because... Will Metal Claw kill? I think Metal Claw might kill. Shit. Let me check something. That's a Voltorb. You know what that means, right? Oh yeah, that's why I have Giant Dad. But yeah, we're good since it doesn't learn self-destruct yet. But I'm just worried because I feel like I might accident. Confusion should. Let me double check and just see what the move power is exactly. It's literally the same. Okay. I'm gonna use Confusion. I don't remember if Psychic it counts as special attack, but my special attack is lower, so I'm gonna try Confusion and pray he doesn't die. Oh, lit! Look at that. Shit, I'm a little bit scared. I don't want you to hurt yourself, and then I'll try one Confusion. Okay, it's actually better that you hit me. I don't want you hurting yourself and making this. Oh, God! Come on. Oh, my God. Alright. I'm gonna use one more Pokeball and then I'm gonna heal. Come on, come on. Oh my God, Voltorb! Voltorb! It's a Pokeball! Okay, it didn't hit me and it's in the red. Okay, please, please now. Look, look, look. You are hurt. You are hurt OD. Let's go. Woo! Woo! That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. A life form whose identity is unknown and is said to screech or suddenly self-destruct. Ha! Alright, what will be the name of our Voltorb. It is Twilight. Let me just make sure I'm spelling it right. Twilight. Okay. All right. Damn. Okay. I'm glad that we're getting more Pokemon. Damn, Celis. I don't want to let you go. But I'm not letting go of Kamina. I'm definitely not letting go of Ray Ray. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I am so sorry, buddy. I respect you. I care about you, Celis, but... Yo. This Voltorb about to do some damage. When does Voltorb evolve? Or does it evolve with the Thunderstone? Wait, if it evolves with the Thunderstone, it's kind of busted because I think we have one. But I'm pretty sure it evolves from leveling up, not from a Thunderstone. And don't worry, I'm going to take his item away. It evolves to level 30? Okay, cool. I'm going to take this, and I will give it to... I guess I'll give it to Matang for now. Let me get more Pokeballs just in case. Alright. Also very happy that Voltorb came with an electric move. That's gonna be mad clutch. Alright. Sirius. I think that also makes you... I think Sirius is also neutral. Which is not too bad because Electro stats are pretty like... we're not gonna run into a lot of things that could outrun Electrode. So I think we'll be fine. Oh, I completely forgot to heal. Let me take another look at his moves real quick. Tackle, Sonic Boom, Spark. Oh, never mind. Alright, we have I'm very happy we have a more well-rounded team. This Voltorb is going to do some damage since it did so much to Giant Dad. Oh yeah, Voltorb is a pretty strong Pokemon. Like, I feel like because people love, like, Pikachu and all that stuff so much, like, Electrode, people don't think as much about Electrode. But, nah, Electrode is a very strong Pokemon. Very fast, can do a lot of damage, and it doesn't just do that damage by, you know, by, doing Explosion. Alright, let's save again. And now I should be able to get Flash from that dude. It's gonna suck because I might... Well, depending on who I have, I might have to Teeth Flash to Voltorb. But it's okay. We're still gonna have... I don't see Voltorb doing much outside of being the electric glass cannon. So I honestly don't have much of an issue with us giving it Flash. If we can get a fire type and replace Ray Ray, then we're really set for success. Yeah. Yeah. Because, well, we don't really need a flying type. We don't really need a fire type, but it would be helpful. Like Ray, I feel like either way, a flying type, whether we have a flying type or a fire type. No, the fire type would help us against steel types. Never mind. I forgot we don't have Oh yeah, and you're flying as well. That is true. I could always teach you like fly or aerial ace or some shit if I want to. All right, let's go back to training Shroomus a little bit more. I mean, if Voltorb is fast, it should not be a problem. True. I just gotta make sure I'm not switching into anybody, you know? Are you in a new route outside the cave? Can you fish? Yeah, but if I'm in a new route, I rather use that time to, what's it called? To, go into the grass and catch one there. Unless that's a different route from, like, from the one we're about to enter, but I don't think that's the case. Damn. Hell yeah. Another thing that's great about our team is our immunities. Like, Matang is immune to poison. Swellow, being normal type, is immune to ground and ghost types. Like, yeah, really, really good stuff. Oh my god, why? I have an awakening, right? I don't have an awakening. Alright. I don't think that I gotta worry too much about what you're gonna do. I don't think you have metronome. When water type gets to like level 16 to 17, he can finally fight on his own if need be. Yeah, especially in the other grassy areas. Yo, Giant Dad, I'm gonna need you to, like, I know you've been doing a lot, but like, I'm gonna need you to use another time to rest, bro. Thank you. Like, you really about to let this Clefairy growl at you without doing a damn thing? Come on. Alright. Giant Dad needed a nap from carrying. You could choose the timing for your naps a little bit better. Giant Dad, do your thing. Yeah, ho. Damn, do you only have poison moves? That sucks. If we got this wall out instead, that would have been a nice tank, but right now we need some attackers, bro. Man, if only. If only. I don't think you got it yet, though. I'll send out Kamina. Like, there is a world where you could take him on, but I'm not sure. Ooh. Quagsire's underrated. Yeah, Quagsire are pretty strong. He's like a weaker Swampert. A weaker special attack Swampert. Yes, and Giant Dad. Yeah, I forgot about fucking, Sonic Boom. Let me use a super potion. Man, King's Rock, you could, if you could flinch, if you could like flinch this Pokemon, that would be great. Very much appreciate that. Yes, please hit yourself. Please hit yourself, bro. Come on. Oh my god. At least it was just tackle. Let's go. The homie water type. I went inside a rock tunnel, but it's pitch black and scary in there. If I can get a Pokemon to use Flash and light it up. No items here. A fainted Pokemon just has no energy left to battle. It can still use moves like Cut outside of battle. Oh shit, I forgot. I gotta get Cut from the SSN first. Wait, what? Oh no. I gotta get Cut from the SSN first and then what's it called? I can come here and get Flash. Whoopsie. Oh my god. Graveler doesn't have Explosion yet, right? Only level 21? Okay. First, let me... Super Potion? And then I'm gonna Metal Claw it. Yes, keep on using Defense Curl. A critical hit would have been nice, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, it's just gonna try to drag it out, so I'm just gonna spam Metal Claw. Hey, at least we have, we're getting a decent amount of EXP, and we don't have to share it with 3 Pokemon now, since I didn't switch again. So much for a decent amount of EXP, never mind. Good thing he didn't use his good moves. Nah, for real. And good thing homie over here loves using Tackle and Screech. Knowing full well they ain't gonna do shit. Screech with the amount of damage this does with Spark though would be a problem. Let's go. Please, please, please. I've been unlucky with the Pokemon hitting themselves recently. Please give me this one. Thank you. Thank you, game. And we win that. Giant Dad, come through. I really wish you just stuck with the Harden the whole way through. Not Kieran wanting revenge. Hey, back up, Kieran. You're supposed to, like, no one said you're kicked off the team permanently, bro. Just in case. You know what? Just in case again. Okay, good. I'm feeling better now. I'm definitely going to need more potions for the SSN. Not looking forward to the SSN, bro. Wait until I get more of my Pokemon past level 20. It's gonna be so over. Oh shit, I'm running out of PP for Confusion. Not too bad yet, but already in the yellow. Damn. The rival fight on the SSN gonna be tough. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. It used Water Gun. No, it might use Mud Shot. Never mind. I was gonna go out there and play with fire. Yeah, look at it using Mud Shot. I mean, Kamina wasn't fast to begin with, so... Does he already have a full team on the ship or nah? I don't think he has a full team. I think he has like 4 or 5 Pokemon. If everyone is level 20 plus before it, then I'd say you'll be fine. Copy. And I'm pretty sure everyone should be hitting like level 20 once we're done in the next route. Good shit, water type. Ooh. Hell yeah. Honestly, with that, I feel more confident with it fighting Quagsire, but I'm still a little bit apprehensive. Mega Drain is the best grass move it'll get unless you get Giga Drain TM. Copy. I'm just gonna up. Of course I can't run. I had double slap before. I could try just fight again and Mega Drain it. Yeah, I didn't use a move last time, you bum. I mean, I don't... Grass attacks don't use the special attack stat, right? Let me know in the comments if you know. Oh, it might. They do? Okay. Or it can survive to level 45 and learn it. Gotcha. Do I have to keep it as a Shroomish for it to learn Mega Drain at that level, or is it does it learn it as a Breloom? Because I'm not gonna keep it as a Shroomish just to get Giga Drain. It's not that important to me. Let's go. Good shit, watertight. I'd have to keep it as a Shroomish? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, I feel like you got this. Miss Kemu, what's good? Hi, and also, although it was years ago, Nuzlocke Challenge is still a trigger word for mental trauma. Yeah, you already know, fam. But yeah, I'm not keeping it as a Shroomish just to get Giga Drain. It's not that important to me. Plus, doesn't Giga Drain only have like 5 PP? It doesn't? Does the Giga Drain have 10 PP? It has 10? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, but still, I'm good on risking that. I don't need Giga Drain that bad. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go heal again. Yeah, it's the same route, Tiger, so it doesn't make any sense. I might as well just go to the straight to the route. Annie, what's poppin', fam? How you doing? Could have used a good War Turtle. Yeah, but we already caught a Pokemon in that area, so we couldn't even take advantage of it, unfortunately. All right, let me get more Pokeballs. Not bad. That's good. That's good. Are you dealing with this snow currently, or were you able to escape it? It's only a matter of time till we stumble across a legendary Pokemon. Oh, we did. We definitely did. Ooh, you're right. I need more Super Potions. We definitely did stumble across some legendaries. It was not fun. Well, it stopped since yesterday. Oh yeah, I'm just like in general, like what's it called? Like, do you still have a lot of snow where you're at, or? All right. Gonna do this. Gonna sell. A nugget. And gotcha. Lit. We are 5,000 Pokecoins richer. Twice? Crazy. Did you try to secure it or not? No, we couldn't. We could not. Both the times, I think the only time that we could was when we ran into a Raikou and it just did not stay in the ball. So yeah, unfortunate, but that's where we're at. No, I'm not gonna buy repels yet. Maybe when I go to Rock Tunnel, but not right now, nah. Let's go, but don't cheat. Did you waste 20 Ultra Balls on? Oh, we didn't even have Ultra Balls at that point. We did not even have Ultra Balls at that point. We wasted mad Pokeballs on it, though. Definitely did that. Unfortunate, but it's true. I mean, this Dragonair, it would have been nicer if it was a Dragonite, but this Dragonair will be helpful. Since I have to do Zoom for my classes. Aw, damn, I'm sorry, bro. When Mom Donnie was like, yo, snow day for schools tomorrow. I didn't even go to school, but I was like, amen to that, bro. Amen to that. Gonna give anyone the scope lens? Who can I give it to right now? I can't think of anybody that needs it right now, but I guess I can give it to Matang for the Metal Claw. Not Matang, somebody else. And why the fuck? Okay, oh my god. Why? Are you gonna explode? Are you gonna explode, Reggie Steele? Okay, that's still not good at all for us. Try confusion. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my god. I knew it. Let's go. We eat those. Whew. Yo. I was about to lose my mind. Don't tell me you have another one. About to say, bro. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna send Twilight out. I think Twilight can do it. Okay. And then I'll just use Spark. Let's go! Yo. They're just throwing legendaries at you just for shits and giggles. Yeah, bro, which is why I'm like, I'm completely... If I run into a legendary, I'm going to use that legendary. Because these guys are not nice. None of them are. Reggie Steele is the strongest of the 3 OG Reggies. Agreed. Honestly, I don't know much about the Reggies outside of their, like, crazy-ass cries. Yeah, so I don't know. I never liked the Reggies when they first dropped, so I never paid attention to their stats. There's a Pokemon that looks like a Pokeball. Oh, yeah, it's Voltorb. There was, like, a whole gimmick in this game where, like, you could run into... In certain areas, you could run into Pokeballs that ended up being Voltorbs, actually. Watch out for live wires. That makes me wonder, when I run into those situations in this game, will they still be Voltorb or will they be random? I think they're gonna be random. Oh, I know, I have the perfect Pokemon for you. Yo, Ray Ray. Yeah, you eat those, Ray Ray. Hit him with that wing attack. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I can't even swap because of Dream Tag. Okay, I'm just gonna start hitting you. That's all I can do, right? Just keep on hitting you. Yo, I wish. I hate Wobbuffet so much. I hate Wobbuffet so much. Oh, man, bro. Okay. Bro, what's up, Leos McLeod? Huh?
Getting your ass.
I've been what?
Are you getting your ass beat?
No, not fully, but I'm just very, very, very mad that this Wobbuffet came and just smacked one of our Pokemon in the face.
Damn.
Yeah, we could have used them, but the game said nah. Whew, okay. Bruh punched a bird in the throat. Yes. Yes, it did, bro. Why? Why? My poor Swellow. Well, time to swap.
I'm gonna leave you crying.
Gotcha.
Stay there, Pee-wee. Be social. You want to be social, right?
Bro, crazy how all these legendary and it's a damn Wobbuffet that took one of us out. That's how it goes. That's how it goes in these runs, bro. It's usually the Wobbuffet or a random explosion. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, Ray Ray. You were a very helpful Pokemon. I mean, do I want the poison or do I want another water type? I'm gonna add in Poliwrath, bro. I honestly, Poliwrath got to hypnosis and homie was putting in that work, so I mean, dead is a mindset, but he's not getting up for some reason. Yeah, nah, he done, bro. That mindset took full physical form. All right, Swellow. Tiger said, "Sell us. We missed you so much. We think you're such a valued member." Yeah, like, bro. Man, I'm actually kind of tight because I knew Swellow was gonna be a problem, and it got beat by a goddamn fighting move of all things. Counter, sure, like of all things, it makes sense that it was counter, but I'm still mad that it was counter. Yep, Poliwrath. I don't want to see another Wobbuffet in here again. If you ever run Wobbuffet, Focus Ash, let's be honest, we are not friends. Literally, fuck you. Yes. Yes. Don'chi, when do you think a pet translator will be invented? I don't know, Chief. I don't know. If that will ever get invented, to be honest with you. Alright. We back. Fuck Wobbuffet. With all my heart. With all my heart. I wouldn't want to imagine a world where pets can speak their thoughts. That would be a little scary. I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. If this kid is a legendary, I'ma crash out. I'ma crash out. You just became a trainer. Ain't no way you're gonna have a legendary. Yo, I saw the name, and I had to like go into my internal Pokedex real quick, cause I was like, wait. I think that actually is a legendary, but no, it's not. All right, I'm gonna keep water type in because Relicanth should be 4 times weak to grass type moves? Because it's water and rock, right? Ooh, look at that. Look at all that damage. Oh, it's not? Okay, never mind. Team Rocket's Wobbuffet is cool, though. That Wobbuffet's the only Wobbuffet that I fuck with. Outside of that, nah, fuck these Wobbuffets, bro. All my homies hate Wobbuffet. Okay, great. You see, you know who would have been great for this? You know who would have been amazing for that Pokemon just now? Swellow. Cascoon is begging to get a wing attack right to the face, bro. Look at it. Its one eye is staring at wings. Come on. But nah, homie, what's it called? Asshole. Why swap? Because it's a bug type, and I didn't want to get hit with like a stray bug type move that's super effective against Shroomish. So I was like, yeah, why bother with that? Asshole trainers, bro. Now I'm afraid to fight that old dude because he might also have a Reggie. We survived last... Now I gotta fight this old dude. We survived last time, but we don't know what these guys got packing. Every single person here is a threat. Anybody could have a legendary Pokemon, bro. Thank you. Thank God it's a Beautifly. You know? Because Beautifly's part flying, right? So yeah, I'm gonna send out Twilight. I eat those. Twilight eats those. Spark they ass! I'm so glad we have a Pokemon we can rely on to be fast. I'm so glad we have a Pokemon that we can rely on to be decently fast. Do I keep you in? Let's try Spark. I feel like I won't. I'll try Sonic Boom. Of course you have Poison Powder. Just because everyone has a legendary doesn't mean we duck the fade. Nah, you absolutely right. We absolutely right. We gotta throw hands no matter what. But, you know, I'm just saying I would appreciate if these guys at least had like a legendary warding on them, you know? Something of that nature would be nice. I'm using an antidote because, God forbid, you die on the way to the Pokemon Center. You can't have that. I'll just use, let me see. I'll just use a potion, actually. Because I don't really need to go to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Let's see. Nice! Well, no, not nice. We don't need that. We're not going to have a reason to use that. Wahaha. I have never lost. Don't you? I know I'm a little slow at leveling, but please train me next. I can't be weaker than a damn Shroomish. No, I got you. I got you. I'm just doing this because I know it evolves to level 20 something. So I'm like, getting you stronger makes the most sense. And here we are again. Here we are again with the oh no, wait. No, I'm wrong. But you might have Fury Swipes. Fuck it, let's try it. Aha. Alright, let's try Submission. Yeah, keep using Encore. Let's go! Good shit, Celis. Stop talking to elders in the games. They trouble, period. God damn. To be honest, the only legends that are genuinely scary up to Gen 3 are Mewtwo, aka Pokemon Gojo, and Big Ray. No, I still think Groudon and Kyogre are pretty scary. Rayquaza may be scarier, but I still feel like Homie's pretty scary. Alright. Let's go, Celis. My boy. Almost level 22. Let's go. An energy root. That'll be helpful. Now let me actually go. Ooh. Oh, shit. I forgot I didn't battle this dude. It's okay. I just won't send out Poliwrath. Okay, perfect. I could just send out Giant Dad. See, Celis, you're a valued member. Don't question where Ray Ray is. This is about you, right? Don't ask no questions. It's fine. It's fine. Don't be asking no questions, bro. Nice. Damn, I was hoping for a double level up. Yeah, the crit was very much appreciated. Man, when I get into this grass, bro. Did I already get my encounter? I didn't get my encounter in that area yet, right? Like I didn't run into any wild Pokemon yet, right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just want to make sure. I should probably do that like now, before these guys get too strong. And perfect timing since Shroomish is level 20. But yes, after this, we gotta go in on training Salamence. Last thing I'm gonna do, crazy if we get Salamence, and I was hyping up the fact that we have this strong-ass Pokemon. What's it called? Crazy if we just didn't train it, you know, and got him to the level that he can be. And I'm to be held by Pokemon, a lens that boosts the critical hit ratio of the holding. Oh, I was over here thinking raises accuracy. Alright, see you later, Luminous. Whoops, that was not, nope. Sorry. Give me that. You, my friend. You, here's a scope lens. Tinted lenses for accuracy, gotcha. Okay, let's see who I'm gonna get. Who am I gonna get? Oh, wow. I raised my Pokemon carefully. They should be ready by now. Oh, you're right. I'm gonna save after this. Kamina, go out there and do your Aura Beam thing. I mean, Aurora Beam. A Flygon would be nice. A Flygon would be nice. But never mind, no, we already have a, well, nah, I rather have the flying with me because, I could avoid ground moves. Oh my god, please, Kamina, please. Do not let this bozo. Thank you. About to say. Flygon is good, but I wish it was better. Same. Flygon is one of the Pokemon that I was really thinking was going to get a legend, what's it called? A Mega Evolution in ZA. Aurora Beam. Tiger said that thing will never get a Mega. Oh god, bro. Why? But why though? Hey man, don't catch it, because if you let it fly, it's going to be gone. Bruh. Alright, just in case I may need you, I'm gonna heal you up a little bit, Kamina. Yup. Let's see, please don't be a water type. Oh! Wow! Look at that! I mean, this is great. This is great. We got Yoru's favorite Pokemon on a Yoru run. Oh, I fucking forgot Synchronize. Oh, man. Man. To replace Celis? I could see that. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Mega Drain shouldn't kill, especially because Umbreon is pretty tanky. Ironic as hell. Oh my god. Important question. Can I learn knockoff? I don't think knockoff is a move in this generation. Like, we're probably going to be using moves like Crunch, Bite, Quick Attack, Curse. I hope it gets Curse. Knockoff would have been amazing, though. I completely get your point. Knockoff would have been perfect. Damn, I don't think it has any attacking moves. I mean, that's fine with me. I did not plan on using it straight up, so... Like, using it immediately, so I think we'll be fine. I at least thought it was going to have Quick Attack or something. Alright, I'm going to try a Pokeball. Here, just in case the next Mega Drain is a... Okay, never mind. I will hit you one more time. Oh, there it is. There. Oh! More than I expected, but it's okay. Oh my god, Water type. Please, 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 please. Come on. Just check all your TMs and see which work. That makes sense, yeah. I don't remember exactly which one. I think I have Snatch. Snatch might work, but Snatch is not that great of a move. Since it's female and her favorite, should we just name it after her? That's a good idea. I'm down for that. We got 2 Yorus in the squad now. Come on. Oh my god, bro. Alright, I'll do Tackle now. Since I have no PP on Mega Drain. Water type. Water type, please. Oh my god, Water type. Get the sand out of your eyes, bro, please. Oh god. Please, please get the sand out your eyes. Get the sand out your eyes and know that paralysis is just a mentality. There we go. Yo, I thought they were gonna bullshit me with the crit. I was gonna lose my mind. Bro, please, 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 please. Pokeball. Let's go. Whew. Nice, nice, nice. When darkness falls, the rings on its body begin to glow, striking fear in the hearts of anyone nearby. Yes, and we're naming you Yoru. Whew, thank God. We got the Umbreon. I was a little bit worried there, but we're good. Now let me go heal. Well, first, let me save. Would rather a fire type, but still a good mon. Yeah, at the very least, psychic types won't be as much of a problem for us anymore. The moment this Pokemon gets a dark move, psychic types won't be that much of a problem. And we have a tank. We have a tanky ass Pokemon with Umbreon, so clutch. A tank that can only be hurt badly by fighting moves at that, which helps out even more. I think bug moves also hurt it, but I don't fully remember. I will say, though, if we get wiped out, our current, like, sub-team is not looking good. Dark is weak to bug? Okay, cool. Thanks for reminding me. There you are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at our team, bro. We back to having coverage again. I didn't heal, right? Nope, I did not. Shadow Ball is physical in Gen 3. It could be a good fit. Oh! I did not know Shadow Ball was a physical move in this game. It's not a stab move, but it still helps us. Alright, let's see what TMs. I have Dream Eater, Barrage, Air Cutter, Skull Bash. Secret Power could help, but it's too iffy. Okay, hear me out. See if you can learn Air Cutter. Oh, you know what? That would be... Yeah, let's see. Damn! Crazy. Wait, how can you learn Air Cutter? And how do you... What? Okay, maybe Psychic Powers? I don't know. Yes. We'll take away Helping Hand because I don't think we have a lot of what's it called? A lot of double battles in this game to begin with. But Air Cutter, who? I'll give it to Twilight because I know I'm gonna mostly use it against fighting types, and I don't see a reason to send what's it called? To send Umbreon against something like that. And yeah, I'll take away Tackle. Is Secret Power just a shitty hidden power? I wouldn't say it's a shitty hidden power. I just don't. It can work. It's just that like you have to think about the environment you're in before you use it. It could be like a nice little like move to do some extra damage if you feel like it, but yeah, no. Outside of that, I don't think it's that reliable of a move, you know? All right. Let's get the rest of these guys whipped up into shape. I think we have like one more battle or two more battles here. Holy shit. No, I think we're fine. I was afraid for an ice move, but I don't think it carries Aurora Beam just yet. Man, it would suck if this is the Pokemon we got for this encounter. Bro, this route is Bulk City, for real. It's funny, if we ran into any trainers who decided to switch out, Pursuit would be broken. No, I think... Isn't Shroomish part poison? No, I don't think it is. But still, just in case, I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna switch to Kamina. And Aurora Beam your ass. It would be lit if you were frozen. Oh, God. That did more damage than I expected, but okay. Oh, yeah, you're the bastard with the Registeel. Well, better get back to work. Okay, it's you. Competition, I can't get enough. Please, sir. Please do not have any legendaries. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Is there anything I should be afraid of with this Pokemon? I'm gonna try Leech Seed. Oh my god, Fury Swipes? Okay, yeah, no, I'm switching. I'm so switching. Humble said, alright, tax is done for the year. Hey, congrats! Yeah, give me that health. Yeah, lead sheet is gonna be a problem. Damn. Yeah, give me that health anyway, you bum. Oh, Furret's your favorite Pokemon, Humble? It's funny, in Gen 2, I really liked Furret as well. Nice. I completely forgot you learned Scary Face. I want to switch to Voltorb, but I'm afraid that I might run into Earthquake. I mean, it might use Earthquake or some shit. Or that. Damn, only 2 Thrashes and you're confused? That sucks. How long does it normally take for Outrage to confuse the opponent? Oof. Leech Seed was quite literally the strongest hazard move before Sticky Webs got introduced. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, because Sticky Webs was a big-ass problem. Can't come in, lower your speed by 1 stage immediately? That sucked. That ruined so many plans. Alright. We almost have a Breloom. I'm so excited, y'all. We almost there. Also, appreciate y'all for sticking around, even though this stream was mostly training. But yeah, glad. Still feel like it was necessary. I feel like we leveled out our team in this run, but like we needed to get these guys up to par if they were still gonna be useful, you know? Yes, almost there. I forgot what spell tag does. Oh wait, did I fight you? I don't think I fought this kid. Oh yes, I will gladly take this free EXP. Also very happy that this is not the encounter we had. So far, that's 2 water types we could have encountered here? I know this one's water type and ground, but still. Tiger said, you playing Pokemon is always fun, plus it wasn't like nothing happened, Legendary BS and Wobbuffet happened. You right, you absolutely right. Okay, cool. We did not fight this guy. But I appreciate that, bro, thank you. Alright, you bum. I would stay. I'll switch to Kamina. The item was spell tag, Tiger. Don't power. Thank you. Aurora Beam. Yeah, the good thing, Humble, is that we already have some tanky Pokemon in here. So, in terms of bulking up, we're gonna get there. Like, that's not even a question. I would say we definitely have more tanks on our team than solid attackers. Okay. Twilight, I think you got this. Whew! be forgetting how much damage Twilight just be doing off the regular. Oh my god, I forgot Seadra has Poison Point! Damn. Wait, should I just stay? Oh, thank you for the hydrated stretch. I wonder if I should just stay and... Shit, I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to risk it. Does Gorbis learn any ice moves at this point? Because a part of me is thinking I could just send water type. No, you know what? Just to play it safe, I'll send out Giant Dad. Giant Dad, do your thing. Oh yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been so bad if I sent out what's his face, water type. Thank God I did not. Bro, remember the entry? Remember the entry for Gorbis? It's fucking terrifying. Isn't it something like it sucks out the the organs of a Pokemon or something like that? It's something wild. I remember it being something wild. We save. We use the antidote. Twilight Lord said, yo, this game keeps treating me like a anime rival. So OP, I gotta keep getting poisoned or something to get out the game. Low key. But hey, I'm glad that you are this strong. I will never complain about Voltorb being as strong as it is. We need more of that in this team. It sucks human blood until you are completely dry. Yeah, that is wild. What were they thinking? What was the Pokemon team even thinking? I wonder if is that based on an actual animal? I mean, it looks like Gorbis looks like a fish, looks like an actual like animal. So possibly, but yeah. I also have to remember that we still have the SSN, so there's gonna be extra training there. But let me let me get Homeboy strong enough to evolve. Wow! Look who decided to show up. Shit, I should have sent out, what's his face? The Voltorb. I mean, same game with Pokemon that just kidnaps kids, so not surprising. You right? I mean, Driftblim literally kidnaps kids. Yeah, yeah. Pokemon lore be going crazy. Yeah, I feel like I can take you on now. And get Maddie. Oh my god, why are you so... Okay, I'm gonna use Leech Seed to like speed up this process. Cause taking mad long, bro. Oh my god! All this sand attacking makes you want to run. Come on, Leechy. Come on, Leechy. There we go. Yeah, give me my health back, you bum. 30 seconds later, yeah. Umbreon, bro. But hey, just think of this as like a showing of how lit it's gonna be when we can use our Umbreon in battles, you know? Like, our Umbreon's about to be the biggest problem. Leech Seed? With Umbreon just there healing non-stop? It's gonna be busted. It's gonna be crazy. I don't even know if I'm gonna teach it Moonlight because of the fact that it's just gonna be regaining health every turn anyway, you know? I feel like if I give it Protect, and then I have it like do other attacks and shit, it'll be fine. Yo, good thing I used Leech Seed because this would have taken so long. Bro. I can't even really blame the Umbreon because this is like one of the only attacks it has. Yeah, give me that extra health, you bum. I wasted so much Mega Drain PP just to miss all those moves. That's the crazy part. Nice. Let's go. How does that sand attack taste, don't she? Terrible. Terrible. Oh, we get Headbutt. I'll take away Tackle. There's no reason to keep Tackle. Umbreon was OU back then, right? I think it was? What? Oh, you evolve at level 23. Or is it 24? 23. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna do some Tiger training before we get you to evolve. Because I'm looking at the teams and I'm like, You sure? Okay. Oh, you're right. We do get Mach Punch. I don't really care for counter, but getting Mach Punch is gonna be busted. All right. We go in the distance for our boy over here. What's going on, Solid? Can I just call you Solid? Is Solid cool with you, or would you like me to call you something else? Let me know. What's going on, fam? How you doing? Solid is cool. Copy. Then we Mega Drain. Oh my god. Of course it missed. I'm just gonna do Headbutt instead. I know Umbreon is both physically and special defensive, but like, yeah, I don't feel like continuously... Oh, wow, and that does more. I should just keep doing this. More pocket sand galore. Yeah, fuck this sand attack, yo. You can also call me Dr. Professor Dirty Jeans if you want. It's okay. I'll stick with Solid. Lit. Good thing, at the very least, fighting the Umbreon is annoying, but at the very least, they give a good amount of EXP, so... What are you even doing here? What are you even doing here, yo? Alright. Kamina blasted with an Ice Beam. I'm mad homie called Celebi Soldier Boy, bro. That's crazy. You think this was the 1% encounter? Gotcha. That barely gave us anything. What the hell? I'm off the edibles. Copy. Oh my god. Maybe next time, Soldier Boy. Nah, Soldier Boy. Sorry, bro. You can't crank that over here. You gotta go somewhere else. It would be crazy if Zubat gives... No, I don't think it did. But, yo, I'm still baffled by how little EXP Celebi gave. Why? Now I don't even want to fight you again. I mean, I didn't do anything to you yet, my friend. I'm sorry. You wasted your heal bell. Soldier! Only Raikou gave decent EXP. Yeah, and the other legendaries you ran into earlier. But yeah, this is crazy. Now, please don't give me another Celebi. Oh my god, leave me alone. Should I just headbutt? I'm about to just headbutt. Oh my god, of course you have confusion. He really does want to crank that. I don't like... Celebi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't... I'm not a fan like that, bro. Superman that hoe over there. Over there. Like in Route 300. I don't even think that's in this game. But please, like somewhere else, please. Let me go here real quick. Take the mixtape, gang. I don't need his mixtape. I don't need it. Is that what you're here for, Celebi? Soulja... I'm trying to combine their names. Soulja B? Homie's trying to sell me his mixtape this whole time. Or sell me his, what's it called? His fake-ass, video game console. Remember that shit? Remember when Soulja Boy tried getting into the game market by basically creating a huge emulator device? Homie was like, you could play all the games on my shit. And it was just an emulator. I heard the quality wasn't even that great either. He swears his mixtape is the best throughout all of time. Yeah, he did it first. He's the first one to ever make a mixtape. Man, them things was turning into toaster ovens. Yeah, yo. I was watching the reviews. I remember it was so fast. Like, I remember seeing something about it happening. I saw articles and videos come out about it, and then like almost immediately afterward, I heard like Nintendo was like, you better stop or we're gonna sue you. If they didn't already try to sue him. Soulja B does work too well. I like Soulja B. Didn't he get sued for copyright? Maybe he did get sued. Maybe he did get sued. But I swore, like, I thought it was just a warning. Yo, Shroomish, tuck your head in, bro. Would rather deal with Pocket Sand than Soulja B. Yeah, I don't need to deal with not getting any EXP from those battles. I much rather deal with a Pokemon that's gonna take a little bit longer, and I'm probably gonna get to level 23 from this match alone. Hey, don't you guys know the Soulja game is the best console? I forgot that's what he called it, yo. I forgot that's what he called it. Let's go. Water type is evolving into a non-water type, but it's still gonna be water type. Let's go. Finally, finally, finally. All right, let me change the icon. Look at my boy. Look at him with his stubby little arms. Anybody, this might be like a real pocket take, but anybody remember that episode of Pokemon where it was Combuskin versus Breloom? That episode made me fuck with Breloom heavy, bro. I didn't know Breloom was that cool. I didn't know Breloom was that cool until I saw that episode. Hell yeah, you could learn you some Mach Punch. I'll take away Headbutt. He called it Soja Game? Ain't no way. I'm pretty sure that's what he called it. Double check, like always double check me on this kind of stuff, like look it up, but I'm pretty sure he called it the Soja Game. I remember Breloom used to be OU, but it fell off hard. Yeah, I forgot which Pokemon caused it to fall off, or like if the metagame just like changed drastically so it wasn't really needed. But yeah, no, I don't fully remember how it fell off, but I do remember that it did fall off hard. I remember because it was a time where I was like, yo, I'm curious. I want to actually put Breloom on a team and have fun with it. And it just did not work out. No, sorry, scratch that. It did work out in the earlier rankings. Like when I was like in online, like around like the 1200, 1300 part. But like once I got to like 1500, 1600, yeah, nah. It was awful. I think Tiger still got this. You got Headbutt. And you got Intimidate. That episode had me looking at Combuskin like he was a fraud. Nah, for real, because why are you having that much trouble with the grass type? Like, I know people probably saw that. Like, Combuskin was holding his own too. Like, I was really proud of Combuskin because they were throwing down crazy. But at the same time, yes, I was like, Breloom, you're a grass type. How the hell? Why didn't Combuskin could have used Peck, and that it would have been over. I don't know what they were thinking, but cool. About to call my sister even though she's in the room next to mine just to piss her. That's crazy. You know, it'd be crazier if you stood at her door and then called her and just gave her the straightest face ever. Just don't just give her faces like, you don't know what I'm doing here, but still call her still. Nah, fighting moves only. We be throwing hands. They have to stretch out the episode somehow. I mean, I guess you're right. All right, I feel like you should also be able to 1v1 this Umbreon Tiger. Nice. Oh, that's a critical hit. Yeah, I could 1v1 everything but my low tech. True. Damn it. Yeah, Tiger, a Dragon Claw would be very, very beneficial right now. Even Dragon Breath. I'll even do a Dragon Breath. He has a hardy nature, so it's not like we have to build him a certain way. So, like, we can make him a mixed attacker. But Dragon Breath would be helpful because we get the paralysis. But I don't think Salamence naturally learns Dragon Breath. Come on, flinch, flinch. Damn it. I also forgot, Headbutt causes you to flinch, so... I feel like Tiger's like a strong attacker, but a disruptor as well. Nice. I learned Dragon Breath at 38. Okay, cool, cool. So we can look forward to that. You had Psywave. Oh, but I have Bite, so I think we're fine. Ooh, nice. Flinch. Flinch. Damn it. King's Rock would make my headbutt flinches even more. I feel like when you get strong... Well... Yeah, because we are going to be sending Matang out more. But we'll see, though. I might switch to King's Rock and see what happens. But, yeah. It is so nice that Salamence can just fight these guys. Look at that. I would like, in a perfect world, I would like only Grumpigs and Umbreons over here. That would be perfect. You're part psychic, right? Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. There is really no reason to fight you. You're gonna give us shitty ass EXP. I can actually fight instead of leech seed stuff. Yeah. Literally so worthless, not even worth the PP. Yeah. Let me heal real quick, just in case we run into Umbreon. At this point, I think we could take on a Rayquaza. You hope we don't, but I think we can take it. If it's a Rayquaza around our level, hell yeah, we can take it because we have Celio. Like, we could definitely take a Rayquaza right now. Once we get to the higher levels, though, that's when things start getting tough. Because I feel like, with my experience in what's it called, with these Nuzlocks, I feel like all Nuzlocks happen in like multiple phases. You know, you have the beginning portion where it gets kind of hard because your Pokemon barely know any moves and stuff. But here's where it gets a little bit easier because your Pokemon starts getting more coverage while the enemy Pokemon don't have as much. But once we get to like the stronger levels and we start dealing with Pokemon that have moves that we would have never guessed they would have, yeah, that's where it's gonna be tough. Giant Dad said, I'm pretty sure Celebi is just grass until Gen 6, then it becomes grass and fairy. Gotcha. I swore it was grass and psychic originally, but okay. Flinch, flinch, flinch. Damn. God damn. What generations do you like playing the most? Regular or Nuzlocke? What generation do I like playing the most? I guess Gen 4. And now, because usually when I beat the game already, I rather do a Nuzlocke. Yeah, because I don't get me wrong, I still think there is value in playing the game over again and like seeing the story and all that, but if I'm gonna do it, I rather like make the difficulty harder for me. If I could do a randomizer, that would be even better. But yeah, perfect world, I would be replaying Pokemon games, put a randomizer on, and also be no good Nuzlocke. Yeah, Bite can flinch too. Both Headbutt and Bite can flinch. I'm just not using Bite on the Umbreon because I know it's since it's Dark type and already tanky, it wouldn't be doing much. Yo, look at that EXP, y'all. Wow. See, if this was like the future generations, I would be way more scared right now, but we're chilling because it's just normal type. Hell yeah. So does Bite have a more... Yo. Flinch with that first bite and then a critical hit. That's crazy. I mean, I'll take it. Still crazy, though. I wonder, does Bite have a higher flinch rate than Headbutt? Six more levels that I get Ember, our first fire type move. Yeah, I cannot wait for that. Gen 4 is easily a top 3 favorite. Platinum and HG/SS, which basically add Kanto too. Yeah, if I were to play Gen 2, I would pick one of those. And those are like really fun to me because of the Pokemon you could catch in there. Plus, I really like the Johto region and Kanto. But like all in all, if we're talking about like regions that are the most fun, I personally like Sinnoh and Hoenn more. Gotcha. Okay, because I was looking at that. Like, Bite hit way more flinches than what's it called? Than headbutt. So I was over here thinking, so what's going on? But okay, good to know. But bite is special in this gen, unless I'm tripping. Oh, okay, that's so weird to think about. But I guess dark. I guess in their heads they were like dark type moves are gonna be special attacks. Yeah, headbutt has not caused anyone to flinch yet. Let's go. Okay, y'all. We're gonna save here and call that a stream. Next time, well, not next stream, but next Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke stream, we're gonna get through the SSN and hopefully beat Lieutenant Surge. As for the next time that we actually come on stream, Thursday we're gonna be here for our regular weekly webtoon reads, and then on Friday we'll be back here for the Pokemon Direct. Just know the Pokemon Direct I'm thinking about streaming on my main channel, so it's gonna be on the Black Macedonchi instead of being on Donchi's Arcade. But with that being said, let us raid out to somebody else in these Twitch streets. Let's see. Who is available? Oh, no problem, Taco Knight. Thank you for coming through. Oh, I mean, we could raid out to Chelsea Bites. She's doing looks like PC builds, and she's also gonna be playing Jedi Survivor. I don't know why it gives me like the wrong shit for some of this, but yeah, we'll raid out to Chelsea Bites once again. Appreciate y'all so much for pulling up. Had a lot of fun with you. I'm glad you guys are liking the more consistent Pokemon Fire Red streams. I'm having a great time with them. Expect more. And yeah, wow. Every time I do a raid, I feel like we get more people than the last stream in here. So we're raiding out with 19 people, which is much higher than how we've been doing last week. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again on Thursday. Be easy, stay lit, be kind to each other, and don't forget, it's all about improving 1% each day. Peace out, fam.